Okay, you guys, we are back with another video. Now, can you imagine you have this friend and this person is a good friend of yours for the past couple of years. But lo and behold, one day you were at a studio session along with a few other pals when this friend came into the studio along with another friend of his, and they kidnapped you. Not only kidnapped you, but robbed you. Well, that's what the DOJ is saying happened to Gucci Mane, and this act was carried out by a former pal of his, Pooh Shiesty. And I'm saying former because no, he has done that. Ain't no way they can be friends, right? Now, what they're saying is that Pooh Shiesty allegedly kidnapped and robbed Gucci Mane. According to the Department of Justice, they announced the news on Thursday. What they're saying is that Shiesty and his pal Big 30, they robbed and kidnapped several alleged victims at gunpoint in a Dallas music studio. I kid you not. I kid you absolutely not. Let's take a look at this clip together, shall we? And then we're going to get back and talk some more because this right here, it is crazy.
I'm Ryan Rabel. I'm the U.S. Attorney for the Northern District of Texas. Thank you for coming. This week, 9 individuals, including well-known musical artists, kidnapped and robbed at gunpoint numerous victims at a music studio in Dallas, Texas. 8 of the 9 were arrested yesterday in Dallas, Memphis, and Nashville. These individuals who are charged and arrested include Lontrell Williams Jr., also known as Pooh Shiesty, Lontrell Williams Sr., Rodney Wright Jr., also known as Big 30, Kadarius Waters, Demarion Gibson, DeMarcus Glover, Corday Johnson, Darian McDaniel, and Terrence Rogers has not been arrested yet, but will be soon. The complaint alleges that on January 10th of this year, 3 music industry professionals traveled to Dallas for a scheduled business meeting. Lontrell Williams Jr. arranged this meeting purportedly to discuss the terms of his recording contract with one of the victims. As alleged, once these 3 men were inside the recording studio, Williams Jr. and 8 co-conspirators, several of whom traveled from Memphis, Tennessee, executed a coordinated armed takeover. As alleged, Williams Jr. produced an AK-style pistol and forced one of the victims to sign a release from the recording contract at gunpoint. The remaining conspirators displayed firearms and robbed the other victims of Rolex watches.
Okay, guys, so that is to give you a sense of what is being reported from the DOJ or by the DOJ. Now, 8 of the 9 suspects, including Shiesty, they were arrested across the 3 cities, Memphis, Nashville, and Dallas, right? Now, in their complaint, the DOJ claims that the incident went down on January 10th when they allege Shiesty invited 3 music industry pros to the Dallas studio to discuss his contract. Shiesty was previously signed to Gucci's 1017 label. So you guys know that this is like a big time setup, and Gucci takes care of his people. He really does. So I don't get why Shiesty needed to do this. I guess it was greed and envy. Now, the DOJ claims Shiesty and his alleged co-conspirators executed an armed takeover during which they say Shiesty forced one of the alleged victims to sign a release form at gunpoint, which let him out of his recording contract. Oh, please, as though that was gonna do anything. I don't know. People need to be smarter. No, they're saying that one person allegedly suffered injuries during the incident. Federal officials say Shiesty and his crew stole Rolex watches, jewelry, and cash from their alleged victims. Like, what did they think was going to happen? They were going to carry out this heist and kidnapping and everyone was just going to move on with their lives? Like, come on. People really do think short term out here, right? Now they're saying, Shiesty was arrested on Wednesday by FBI in Dallas. His family home in Memphis was raided and his father was also arrested. Not the dad. My God. No wonder the child cannot be a better human being. Now, they're saying the DOJ says several of the alleged robbers posted photos online with the items they procured. If convicted, Shiesty could be headed back to federal prison, a place he left just 6 months ago. Pooh Shiesty's attorney, Bradford Cohen, tells TMZ, "We are currently looking into the charges and allegations against our client, and as soon as we know more, we will further they will state further. No, his attorney cannot help him in this case because he did do the crime and they have so much evidence, overwhelming evidence. The only thing the attorney can literally do to help him is to encourage him to sign a plea deal and his rights in this case, but it's just madness at this point. Well, let me know what you guys think, and we're going to talk some more in the comment section. Peace.